Welcome to Salt Lake City, the site of tonight's action. The Islanders win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Utah's got what a save! I can't believe he kept it out!
I don't even know how he got to that puck there, James. Goalie coaches are going to continually work on position while they...
Stages of this period, still looking for our first goal. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Oh, big-time use of physicality on that one.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Shakes loose. Some on the breakaway. Slides the puck across to Keller. Loses his balance on the play. Denied by the goaltender.
Melka's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Barzal's won a big draw on their own end. New York's in transition. Drills them. The Mammoth have the puck against the boards. Utah's looking to break out. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Takes it into the slot. Here's a chance. Denied by the goaltender.
I'd say he has some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Slides the puck over. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Directed over to Duclair. Puck grab by Schmidt. McBain swooping in on the attack. Loses the coverage there. Takes a shot. Big time glove save by Sorokin.
Sorokin's in it to win it here. I mean, you can see with that save, he tracks and he's so dialed in. It's a competitive nature to challenge the shooter in the slot.
Peterka's taking the puck behind the net. Here's a shot. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Stamens won the draw. Utah's got the puck against the boards. To the low slot. And makes the save. Covers it up. We're going to stop it in play. Here in the late going to the frame. We're still scoreless. Utah's won the draw and they'll go to work. Looks to set up at the point now. Moves by the check. And he takes the feed. In all alone. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Puck picked up by Heineman. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Heineman. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
Utah's possession time is great, James, but this can be frustrating. I mean, you have the puck on your stick, but you're unable to execute. They can't let that get to them. They have to stick with the game plan. They just have to find the mid lane of the ice and not be afraid to drive the net.
The Mammoth had the puck in the open ice. Can't maintain possession after that hit. And he loses control of the puck. The Islanders have it now. Oh, he targeted his opponent and delivers a perfect hip shot. show. Sends it into the offensive zone. Utah's got it behind the net. Kurt Conning's lugging the puck. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. One-on-one with the goaltender. And that chance goes awry. Best save right there. Bring it up.
I thought it was in, James. I was ready for the goal call there, but that is desperation. He finds a way to track and get to that puck. Don't know how, but he kept it out.
Mata's got it along the wing. With the backhand. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
New York's got it in their own zone. Truex into the offensive zone now on the attack. Utah's got the puck inside the defensive zone. On the attack along the boards. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Taken by Barzal. Gains the zone through the middle. Quick feed to Romanov. Puts it on net. He scores from Coquitlam, BC with love. Matt Barzal. New York's finally come to life here late in period number 2.
It also shows the importance of a good goaltender, James, right? Kept them in this game, gave them an opportunity to go the other way and really stay in this game. And now they get up by 1 heading into the third.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Here's a shot, and that goes off the glove and will play on. Gains the zone from the right, and he sidesteps the check there. And now it's grabbed by Yamamoto. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. New York's on the attack. The Mammoth have the puck in their own end. Can't pull the trigger. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Well, this is the portion of the game we like to call crunch time, kids. Third period is now underway. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
Utah's put in a strong effort tonight, James, and there's 20 minutes left, so there is some runway to claw their way back into this game, especially when they've dominated possession time. Now, this can be frustrating at times when you feel like you're holding the puck and you're going nowhere, but at the end of the day, it's all about cashing in right now and what you can do in these last few shifts to make a difference.
New York's got the puck along the wall. Moves it to Heineman. Takes it to the net. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Moves the puck. Here's a short pass to Mata. Here's the pass. Shot! And that one's turned away. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. New York's up 1-0. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. New York's got it along the wall. Sends it in deep. The Mammoth have gained control of the puck along the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Utah's playing it from the side. And that slides right out to center ice. Krause works the puck in his own zone. Utah's got it across the line. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Pass taken behind the goal. Takes the pass. Utah's got possession at center. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Well, past the midway mark of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Islanders,
after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Oh, look at this. Coughs up possession of the puck. D'Angelo's carrying it ahead. From the point, looks to make something happen. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. The Islanders working around near the back end. Handles the puck. Scores! The captain comes through! The Islanders will look to try to bring this home now, up by 2 in the back half of this third period, Cheryl.
It's been a great game for them, James, but it ain't over yet. They've got to find a way to close this one out. And the best way to do it is when you have the puck on your stick. Don't give it up for free. Close quickly and look to attack.
New York's got the puck. Tries to get it to Lee. Here's a chance. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Late goings of this period. The Islanders have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. And he makes the save. Schmidt's moving the puck through his own zone. Sidesteps the check. Scores! And they finally get one.
They break through. They finally get it. They stuck with it. They won it. Yeah, and it feels like it's going to be a race to the finish, doesn't it, James? I mean, they're right there. They're all over the puck and real urgent.
Here we go. Avoids the poke check. Still a tight one here as we approach the sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Grabs it in his own end. Moves it quickly over to Carconi. Makes a move in front. Scores!
Now they're in front, James.
From second again into the attacking area. Shot! Oh, he stopped it! I can't believe it!
I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, how did he track it? I mean, find that puck to be able to get to it. I mean, all of it just doesn't make sense except for the fact that he's extremely athletic and he's willing to do anything for that desperation save. I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I could handle like that by the coverage. I mean, but he does it. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net. Well, the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, and he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
Finds some space in the corner. Too much traffic in the lane. Oh, quick work with the stick. He comes up with the puck. Saves, and we are all done with this one. Utah's offense on full display tonight, and they stay moving from puck drop right to the final.
What I really liked about James is they weren't predictable with their shooting. So they were shooting from good spots and bad spots, and sometimes that really throws the goaltender off and disrupts coverage. I like their game plan.
What a game, what an atmosphere, and they're not done just yet. Here they come back out onto the ice.
Oh, listen to it in here. I mean, it's electric. They just love what they saw on the ice, and they're getting a salute, a thank you, which has gone down as tradition for this team to be able to say, hey, fans, you've been there all the way.
They're giving us the go-home cue, so we're going to get out of here. Thanks so much for joining, and we'll see you next time here on Baseball. time for talk, the time for heights over. It's time to drop the puck now. The Blue Jackets win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. The Devils have it behind the net. New Jersey's got it in their own zone. Cuts to the paint. Scores! And this place is rocking and rolling now.
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said in the pregame speech, James, but it's certainly worth thinking about ready to play.
The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck off the draw. Quick shot! And he makes a save, and that has some hot sauce on that one. Pucks it away in his own end. They score! And we're all caught up.
Now we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming, couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and then you're rewarded with that goal.
The Blue Jackets win the faceoff. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Merzlikins has it and freezes the play. Still plenty of time left in this frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Slides the puck over to Werenski. Right up the gut. Here they go. Takes the feed. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Shuts him down.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position to just react. If you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Excellent stick work on the play. Columbus is across the blue line. To his teammate. Spectacular stop, and it puts it off the outside of the frame.
I like the habits and the shot selection right there, James, but it goes off of the pipe, doesn't go in the 4-by-6, and now they're chasing the game.
The Devils played along the boards.
What a snipe, James, and that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know, the goaltender doesn't like that with the shooter. I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific.
The Blue Jackets win it. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Nice zone entry from the middle. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Puck grab by Nemec. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Oh, a clutch save!
Merzlikins makes an incredible save from the slot area. That's a beauty. I wasn't sure if he was going to get to it, James, but he sure did.
Columbus has it near the wall. Penalty coming up. Angles it over to Olivier. And out comes the extra attacker with the goaltender parked on the bench. The Devils have been penalized for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Well, the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a one-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
From the open ice, they gain the line. With possession along the wall. Here he is with the backhander. They score! And a shot in the net.
Just love this goal, James. I mean, this is a PK, not just a PK, but a power play. They go in attack when they recognize the opportunity, and they create this chance, and they put it away.
Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. They score! And they convert with the man advantage. Just here in the late stages of this frame, Columbus is still trailing by one as they step in for the draw. The Devils take possession after that neutral zone faceoff. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Siegenthaler's got it against the boards. New Jersey's got it now. He scores! That's how you do it. Leadership to a team. Captain capitalizes. The Blue Jackets continue to trail despite multiple scoring opportunities here in the late stages of this first period. New Jersey's got the puck in their own end. Through center. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Takes the feed at the point. Inside the final minute of the first here. Puck picked up by Aston Reese. Steps up with the block. Handles it along the blue line. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
Columbus has been behind the play all night long. Really hasn't found an opportunity to attack. Why? Because they haven't had the puck.
Passes on over to Johnson. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Fires it on net. How did he stop that one?
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Columbus continues to trail here early in period number 2 despite dominating in the shots department. And it comes up with a save. Blast for the blue line. Quick pass to Johnson. And he takes the dish. They've got numbers here. Moves around along the half wall. Blocked in traffic. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Fires it. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. And I expect to see him out here again.
Here's a blast. Great read as he crouches down to block it. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. Wolski's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
Natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach after you take out the feet of your opponent, this is an easy tripping call.
Tap dances around the chip. He got all of that one. They get it out of the defensive end. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Quick feed to Nosen. Verslickens freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. Woods recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. New Jersey's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Denies him. He got all of it. Here he is. Scores. The Devils look about as dominant as I have seen them all season here, Cheryl. This period has been unbelievable.
Yeah, they're dictating pace and they're dictating the play all over the ice, and then they're executing on their opportunities. It's the reason why they hold the lead.
Works it across to Siegenthaler. Here they come on the attack. Shoots it on the back. Scores! And they're cooking now.
The point has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
King Kelly's won the draw at center. Loses the coverage there. Werenski's going to play against the half wall. And a great save. New Jersey's got the puck in the defensive end. Takes it across the blue line. Columbus has possession of the puck. Feeds the puck to Marchenko. From the point, they take control of it. Uses the force on that hit. Big time stop there. Crosses the puck loose. Tries to feed it over to Nemec. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Sends a pass over. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away. Quick pass across to Lammikko. Into the corner now. Avoids the defender. Scores! And they are winning.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples. Look at the stats tonight. You can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row.
refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. Here we go. Third period set to get underway. Simply too much to not enough at this point. What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
The Devils have a comfortable lead here in the third period, in part due to their good habits, and they've been really effective in all 3 zones all over the ice. Now they just got to bring it home. So managing and protect the puck is everything.
Moves into the slot. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure.
Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Columbus has it in the defensive end. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. The Devils ready to go on the attack. Moves it to Provorov. Dished on over to Coyle. Cuts to the front. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. And makes the save.
Markstrom's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent.
Shuts him down. Oh, and a great hit to play to force the turnover by Mercer. And a great save. Slides it diagonally to Sillinger. They've got some momentum here. Stopped by the goaltender. Denies him again.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got it and challenged right away to make the save.
Battle along the boards. Long lead pass to Sillinger. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. Solid check to slow him down. Here's a chance. To the front. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
The Blue Jackets will play from the defensive zone. The Devils scoop it up along the boards. Chance right in front, and he can't find the net.
And I like everything about this play until the finish, James. It's all about creating. That's exactly what happens. And then the puck is looking a little fine as it makes its way towards the net, and it misses.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Sillinger. Here's a chance. What a stop. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. With the stop. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Nemec is getting 2 for boarding here.
Well, this game is in hand. It's in check, and they've got a comfortable lead. So this penalty is not having an impact.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Hamilton's taking it from his own end. Takes it and looks ahead. The Blue Jackets play it along the wing. Puck scooped up by Monahan. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. And he loses control here. Driving right to the front. Oh, that goes off the mask, and it stays out.
That's not a header in soccer, but is a shot off the mask. Either way, it's a save.
And not much on that one. Sends it out front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Back to the goal line. Denies him. Relentless pressure here. Amazing stops. They've really got him on their heels here now. Big time stop right there. Oh, what a hit there. They're going to try to get it out of the right end. Here's a short pass to Marchenko. Columbus moves it ahead. Can't get a hold of that pass. The Blue Jackets pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. The Devils will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Well, what's the saying these days? Real recognizes real. Fans on their feet here in the final seconds to salute an incredible performance by the home team. 9 seconds and he makes the save. Well, sure, I'm not surprised this is about to go down here.
Yeah, we've watched the first 2 periods, and now late in the game, these tempers have flared, and this is why they're going head-to-head.
Oh, wow, what an effort there, and he'll be getting love from his teammates once he finally gets back to the bench here, Shira.
Yeah, you know, sometimes when you drop the gloves, it's more about sending a message to your entire team, kind of igniting a fire within the bench, and you can certainly see them all erupt right there. Let's wait for these next 2 shifts to see if it did anything.
And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. The Devils pick up the win, and justifiably so. Salut tout le monde. Welcome to one of the founding franchises in NHL hockey history, the Montreal Canadiens. And no team has won more cups. The Predators get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Coughs it up on the play. Montreal's got it along the wall. Great defensive effort with the stick. Moves it quickly over to Forsberg. Montreal's ready to go on the attack. Sneaks by the poke check. They've got the defense outnumbered. Let's get the call. Perkins is going to the box for tripping.
Coaches hate stick infractions. They're real frustrating. You're right there. You're in and around the puck. You go fishing and you wind up in the box.
The Predators will play in their own end. And they get the puck out. The Canadiens will play the puck from behind the net. Across the line and on the attack. Drives to the sweet spot. Decides to think about it. The Canadiens take it along the wall. Nashville's got possession while undermanned. Puck clears the zone. Montreal's got it from behind the net. Long pass into the neutral zone.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Across the line from center. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Nice job to escape the zone. And the man advantage unit comes up empty-handed. We keep things deadlocked with both teams back at even strength.
Well, the only good thing about that power play unit was they got in zone and got set up. And you can have all the possession time in the world, but if it doesn't generate opportunity, it means nothing.
And that's off target as it hits the net. Scores! As the power play expires, they still make it count.
Yeah, and they're not going to get credited with a power play goal here, but all of the momentum is generated from it. The sustained pressure, and as a result, without the proper structure defensively, they're able to capitalize on this one.
Carries it across the line. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Takes a shot. Scores! And they strike Baylor once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
And now he moves it to Marchessault. And that's picked off by Watt. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. The Canadiens looking against the half wall. He's on for a stoppage of play. Montreal's got the lead here in the first as they have been the more dominant team in the offensive area. Svechkov's won it in their own end. Right in front! Nice save from point-blank range.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck. It's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Picked up along the boards by Carrier. Montreal's ready to go on the attack. Coming to the front of the net. Big stop right there. The Predators have it against the wall. Taken by Stastny. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. And that was stopped.
Montembeault's dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
Oh, cuts out of the stop there. Angles it over to Wood. Oh, he steps up with a glove to stop that one. Dishes it to Davidson. Quick pass to Shekai. Into the offensive end right up the middle. And the officials are calling a delayed penalty here. Looks like a trip. The Predators will serve 2 minutes in the box.
On in this situation, he is going to get the tripping ball. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck. Just goose his stick, and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
Cuts into the paint. It's good. With the advantage, and then the hit. Montreal's offense has been shining brightly so far in this first period. Good job tangling up his opponent here. The Predators have it now. The Habs get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Duke's got it along the boards. The fans desperately urging for them to shoot before the clock winds down. Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
Nashville's first period couldn't have gotten any worse, James. I mean, they were flat. F-L-A-T, that is right. They did not have anything underneath them. They need a good spark here in the second period with a lot of runway. They have a lot of ground. They've got a mountain to climb.
Dumps it into the ozone. Scooped up along the wall by Caulfield. Here he is, in close. And he puts that one aside with ease. And they're going to drop the mitts here. Ding, ding. It's over.
Well done.
Set to resume here after what was a wild couple of minutes on the ice there. Hollis won the draw here in their own zone. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Puts it in deep. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Tip goes around the poke check. And now it's grabbed by Hudson. Takes it over. And that's blocked in traffic. Wrist shot from the side. Scores! Break out the clutcher on the skin because it's full on answer.
Well, it's incredible. You can tell that they are moving and shaking. They're getting the puck going north. They're transitioning so fast. And man, do they have their opponent on their heels.
Puck grabbed by Kapanen. From the neutral zone now. Drives it to the crease. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net.
Evans wins the draw at center. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Into the corner of the attacking area. Puck picked up by Watt. Scores! So that's number 2 coming.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You gotta believe he's gonna be looking for Harry.
The Canadians lead in a big way here in this second. They have been on fire offensively. Puck picked up for the open ice. And he can't hang on after that hit. Cutting to the slot. Scores! Deuces Wallace. That's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it. He's hunted it. And guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
Moves it over to Bunting. Broken up with the stick of the defensive end. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Montembeault. Nice zone entry on the left side. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Works it across to Svechkov. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Oh, big time hit along the wall. And this is why I'm glad I'm up here in the suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless. Oh, well, there's going to be a call on that one, James.
The Canadians carried along the wall. Setting up behind the net. A chance. Forsberg's going off for interference.
Coach is going to have to find a way to rein this group in. I mean, they are losing pretty big in this one, but they've lost some emotional control, and they're dancing to the penalty box right now.
Quick feed to Stastny. Holt's got the puck in his own zone. O'Reilly's got it along the wing. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Right up the gutting to the offensive end. Skates to the crease, and he elects to explore his options. On the backhand! Whiffs on that. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Power play set to roll on as the centers get ready for the faceoff. The Predators win the defensive zone faceoff. Slides the puck ahead to Jost. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Taken along the wall by Dobson. Moves it to Suzuki. Slides by the check. Pad save, and the goalie made it look easy. McCarron's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Nashville's won the face-off deep in their own end.
Well, with a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute. It didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
Slides the puck to Perbix. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Poked away by Perbix. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down. 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. We are underway here in the third. Let's see if there's any sort of saving face at one end of the ice. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up this score? Montreal's playing almost like they want to get it off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and we always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, drive the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
The Canadians move the puck in the defensive zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Makes the save. The Canadians gain possession. Slips by the check.
Oh, how did that stay out? Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net, and complete desperation and complete level to make that one.
The Canadians slide the puck near the point. Takes it to the net. To end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
That's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
And down he goes as the puck goes free. Good stand-up hit on the play. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. And he sidesteps the check there. Look at this. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. And that one's denied. And look at this. They're going person rules.
Some players get involved by physically engaging, and that's how they play their best. And these two certainly showing that this is their best.
Crowd on its feet after that one, and hopefully these two got it out of their system here, Cheryl.
And sometimes you drop the mitts just because of it. You want to stir your team in some way, shape, or form. But listen, they've been going at it throughout this game. I'm not surprised that they finally dropped the mitts.
The Canadians win the draw. Delayed penalty looming. Whistle stops the play. Bolton's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
Well, the parade to the penalty box is going to continue here, and if we're just got to find a way to get this bench emotionally controlled right now, they're just going to give this game away.
Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Suzuki stick handling in his own zone. And he takes the pass. Nashville's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Taken by Slavkovsky. Oh, here we go. They score! Power play strikes once again.
Well, you know the specialty teams are so critical, James, and they have executed with the player advantage all night long.
And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Inside the offensive end now down the left. Takes the puck behind the net. Oh, what a move! Lets it go from the slot. Big time stop there.
And this is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Here's a short pass to O'Reilly. Montreal's got it in their own zone. To the low slot. And he opts to wait for more support. Look out. Moves it quickly over to Davidson. Getting fancy behind the net. Oh, great defensive effort to break up the play.
I really like the effort here. I mean, you have to have a ton of skill set and confidence to be able to pull it off. The defender reads exactly what he's going to do and closes quickly.
Intercepts the pass. Tees it off. Stops him cold. Montreal's looking to break out. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Wood swooping in on the attack. Saves it over. Denies it in front.
Sometimes you have no time to think and make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Tries to feed it over to McCarron. Receives the pass. Quick pass across to Shea. Oh, the minister of defense with the block. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Perbix. From the back of the cage with the puck. He scores! And Samuels hit that with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expect that he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, is showing off. Skill set.
Saucer pass. Blocks him. The Canadians gain control of the puck against the wall. The Predators look to start the transition game. Final seconds ticking away in this one, and the home team giving the fans something to cheer and get loud about. Listen to them. Intercepts the pass. What a save. And this one's all over. They're pretty dialed in between. James Cebulski here for EA Sports, and welcome to gorgeous Raleigh, North Carolina. Great place to enjoy some family time, and here we go. It's Hurricanes hockey tonight. It's about to go down. The Hurricanes have won the draw, and we are now underway. The Ducks gain possession along the wall. Oh, look at this. The Hurricanes have it from their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Looks to make a play over to Aho. Reads the pass perfectly and takes it off. Gains the zone through the middle. Takes it into the slot. Scores! And just like that, we've got our first of the game. Pounder didn't even have her broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. I was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get
Here's a shot. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Carolina staying possession along the boards. And that's intercepted by Terry. Carlson's got him to the side. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck. Reaches out and uses the stick. Comes up with the stop. Keeps it alive and heads it up. The Ducks have it now. Looking to set up offensively. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck. Takes the feed. Passes over to Martinic. And that's knocked away by Trouba. Moves the puck up to Gauthier. Anaheim's on the attack. Moves inside. Denies him. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Well, it's a close game, and you need a shot in the arm sometimes, and the best way to do that is to physically engage, and the response to that hit, you just have a look at the bench, and you know that the team is bumped.
Grabbed along the board by Gudas. The Ducks will play it against the wall. Gudas looks around. The Hurricanes gain possession in their own end. Anaheim's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Comes up with the glove save.
Chekhov's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck was coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Jankowski's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. The Ducks have it against the wall. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Anaheim's playing it from the side. With the stop. Riley's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. Takes it to the net. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net.
The Hurricanes win the draw. Carrier's got it in the offensive zone. Comes up with a stop.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. The Ducks will play it from the corner. Here's a chance. We got to stop as the puck sails over the glass. Anaheim's been the better team here in this first period. More shots and more goals. Just a better all-around execution. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Carolina's had a slow start to this game, James. They're going to have to pick it up in terms of possession time. They're giving their opponent way too many opportunities and a lot of time with the puck.
The Hurricanes have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Here they come on the attack. Oh, look at this. Big time stop.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient. He's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Anaheim's got the puck behind the net. Turn that chance aside. Dropped him in the open ice. Puck dumped in. Loses possession after he takes a little It's a Bobby Orr and an incredible coast-to-coast finish.
Oh, this is a highlight reel goal, James. Right from his own end. That's 200 feet. He picks up speed, and you can look at him assessing his options, but man, he decides he is the best one to take it. He drives the net, and he makes his opponent look silly. And then he's got to finish it off and beat the tender, and he does just that.
Slides it diagonally to Ehlers. Puck not loose after that hit. Anaheim's through center and now in the offensive end. Takes the feed at the back end. Glove save. Oh, quick reflexes on the play.
Chekhov's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
And now it's grabbed by Ehlers. Denies him on the one-timer. And he's going to pounce on it for the whistle and get a stoppage in play, and much needed at that.
I can't overstate how timely important that this cover is, James. When you're on your heels and you're chasing the game, you need a reset button. Goaltender allows it to happen.
And they win the draw on their own end. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Carolina's got it behind the net. Shot! That was amazing! What a save!
That's a true competitor save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Oh, well, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talk about change the momentum of a game in a timely save. That's one right there.
Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. And it'll take a moment to regroup back at center. The Ducks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Steps across the blue line. Makes a move in front. Decides to think about it. And there's a shot. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction. 40 minutes down. Still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3. Next. The Ducks have built themselves up a comfortable lead here in this third period. They've dropped the puck here in the third, and it's been a blowout thus far. Let's see if there's any sort of response. Okay, we played 2/3 of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
The Ducks have been terrific tonight, and through 40 minutes of play, they hold a comfortable lead, and this is a great position for a coach and their staff to be in, where they can look down their bench and say, listen, we have to utilize our lineup here, all 4 lines, versatility, get them out there and rest up players for the next game.
Here's the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Wide!
And he works so hard to get to the middle of the ice and to get that scoring chance, and he just blows it wide.
Aho's moving the puck through his own zone. The Hurricanes take it along the wing. Carolina's got the puck. Levels him against the wall. The Ducks take possession in the defensive end. Through the offensive zone behind the net now. Oh, he couldn't get that one to go.
Yeah, he's got a pretty great set of hands, doesn't he? But he just couldn't corral that puck enough to get it up on his stick.
Would you ever?
Not a chance.
Oh, huge hit against the wall, and you know he felt that one. Oh, what a hit on the play.
Yeah, it was absolutely huge, and it was so big that it broke a pane of glass here, so a little bit of a stoppage for everyone to collect themselves while they fix it.
The Ducks don't want to take their foot off the gas here in the third period, but they have a lot of padding with the lead that they've built. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Shuts him down. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. Great hit on the play. Drives to the paint. Oh, what a save in front.
Chekhov's been outstanding, tracking pucks and making huge saves like that one right there, right from the slot.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Can't keep a hold of it. They fight for it along the boards. Makes his presence known on the ice. Picked up along the wall by Miller. And there's the save. Angles it over to Ehlers. He says, let's get physical on that play. The Hurricanes have it now. Quick pass to Walker. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Quick feed to Carrier. Handles the puck at the point. Turns it aside. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. The Ducks offense has paid off in dividends tonight. No short of the scoring chances, and they have capitalized on many. Stahls won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And a great save.
We know the goaltender was set to this position, square to the shooter, to be able to make that glove save.
Under a minute to go here in regulation time. The one-time blast. Anaheim's got a hold of it along the wall. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Moves it to Lacombe. Moves into the slot. Scores! And another goal for the road team here tonight. And the rain of boos has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters all the way down. The booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team is just not playing tonight. Not happy with the effort as they're getting thrown out.
And now it's over to Hall. Carolina's got the puck against the boards. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Carlson. Cuts to the front. He scores! What a goal!
This is exactly how he uses his skating to his advantage. He trusts his edges, and it's almost as he's saying to the defender, come on, come with me. And the moment he knows that he's got the defender, he turns on a dime and takes the space that he's created.
Sends the pass over. Shot! Stops that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Will you listen to this place, and this is an unruly group of fans. Quite it's in the back of the net for an own goal. Centers Clyde into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. The Hurricanes win it. Gets the puck over to Jarvis. And that's just out of reach. Oh, he needed to make one save. The time running down. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening.
The Ducks' possession game was a thing of beauty tonight here, Cheryl.
Yeah, and it all starts with retrieval, right, James? And it's not just about the player retrieving the puck, but it's about how quickly that second player is in to support it. And I thought that they were able to maintain possession because they were able to get the puck and then be able to move it right away.
That'll do it for tonight's EA Sports broadcast. Hey, look, plenty of action just around the corner, and we hope to see you then. Good night. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. We're in Toronto. I'm with all my buds. Yeah, Thieves and Drizzy. It's all happening here in the 416. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Leafs start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Gaining momentum along the wing. To the front. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great stretch shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
On the attack along the boards. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Takes the shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
Stolar stops the puck and redirects it to the corner.
Ahead of steam now towards the front. Takes the shot. Oh, he got huddled by Kemper.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Los Angeles looks to get things going now with the puck. And he sends it across to Kempe. Gets it over to Kopitar. Toronto's got possession of the puck. And he takes the feed. Driving right to the front. And he opts to wait for more support. Can't hang on to the puck after taking it off. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Carlo. Here's a short pass to Clark. They go on the attack through center. The Leafs have it from their own end. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Great poise here as he gets it back. Moves around along the half wall. Here's a chance. Great stick save by Stolarz. And there's another stop.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Here he is in front. Fantastic save.
I love the willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great body position. Just look at his legs and the wide base to be able to get in there and get that shot off.
Up along the wing. Here's a chance on the attack. Puts it on net. Oh, what a blocker save. He got all of that with the waffle board. Oh, what a hip check on the play. He delivered that perfectly. From center they get into the attacking area. Closes the gap along the wall. Handles the pass. And he comes up with the glove save. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. Second period set to get underway. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
The Leafs had a tough first period. I mean, they weren't managing the puck at all, and they gave up a ton of turnovers. They're lucky there's no score in this one.
Works it across to Anderson. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Drives to the sweet spot. Oh, a clutch save. With possession along the wall. Nice from the back end. Oh, and a smart heads-up play. Puck grab by Carlo. Moves close to the point. Avoids the poke check. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Moves it quickly over to Riley. He was totally locked in on that play. Using the net for cover. The Leafs are in transition. LA's got control of it now from their own end. Quick pass to Nylander. LA's got a hold of it against the wall. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. And he takes the feed. Along the half wall with the puck. Quick shot! Stopped it with the paddle! Wow!
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Puck picked up by Tanev. Absolutely no fear to get in front of the slap shot. The Leafs going to work on offense. Slides it across. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. LA's got the puck along the boards. Tosses it to the Ferrier. Tosses it up in the neutral zone. Slides the puck over. Taken by Clark. The Ferrier's lugging the puck. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Roy. Takes a shot. Toronto's gained the line and into the zone. Domi's going to play it against the half wall. Here he is in close. Big time stop there.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. The centerman glide into position. Toronto's got it in the offensive zone. Los Angeles gains a hold of possession. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Play is resumed here in the third, and the next goal could be the biggest of the game. McCabe's got the puck. Oh, a little razzle-dazzle. The Kings will play it from the defensive zone. And now he tries to get it across to Kopitar. And that's broken up by Matthews. Makes some space. Scores! A huge goal! The first of the game, and the way things have gone defensively. This could be a huge one, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, anytime you get the first goal of the game, no matter what time it's at, it's a huge one because you lead the scoring and now your opponent is chasing you.
Stolarz hangs on to the puck to stop the play. Lots of time left in this period. Toronto's up 1-0. The Leafs win the draw on their own end. Good use of the body on the play. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Toronto's got it from behind the net. In close! Great stop by Kemper.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. A chance to see both teams in a little 4-on-4 action here.
On the 4-on-4, you can expect all players on the ice to be possessing the puck to activate. You have to be able to support the puck carrier, and if you're a defender, you know you're jumping into a lane going north.
Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Tries to feed it over to Kopitar. Across the line, down the left wall. And now it's grabbed by LaFerriere. The Leafs have it behind the cage. Quick pass across to Cowan. On the attack along the boards. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. And now he passes it to Deneau. The Kings looking against the half wall. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Tavares plays it against the boards. From the point, they take control of it. Here's the score! That's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
LA's won the draw in the neutral zone. Battle ensues for that loose puck around the boards. Looks to get the puck over to McMahon. Moves into the slot. LA's got the puck in their own end. And he gives it over to LaFerriere. Puck scooped up by Roy. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. The Kings have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Monreach breaks up the momentum. Los Angeles has it in the open ice. Doughty's got it against the boards. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. LA's emptied the net. The extra attackers now out of the ice. And into the wide open cage. It's an empty net goal.
A sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance market. If you put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing.
Toronto's home and not chances today. Oh, he'll feel that one. Into the offensive end now. Goes right to the crease. And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle. And sends it just out of reach. Scooped up along the wall by Kempe. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Robertson's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision. Cece's been nabbed for tripping.
That penalty's going to seal the deal here, James, late in the third. There's no runway left to get back on the board.
Tavares wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. Moves by the check. Drives it to the crease. Scores! They convert on a power play and get it done.
And it's so important when you're on the power play to have precise execution of your passes, and you're able to move the power. That's exactly what they did, and they're able to convert.
The Kings win the draw here in the neutral zone. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Quick feed to Kopitar. A chance from the slot. Time ticking away, and he cuts up big. And there it is. Great effort in goal, and he gets rewarded with the... Welcome back to EA Sports, everybody. We're in the Buckeye State tonight for the Blue Jackets as they set to take to the ice. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Mammoth have established possession here early in this one as they win the draw. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck along the boards. Shakes off the coverage. Utah's got the puck. Directs it on over to Schmaltz. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. Takes himself free. He scores! Just like that, it's a goal hockey game.
Well, it started like a freight train just steamrolling their opponent, James. I mean, they really dictated right from the onset of this game. That tells me one thing. They were prepared coming in.
Oh, what a hit! You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James. And these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall.
Here's a shot, and turns aside the slapper with ease. And now he angles it across to Schmaltz. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. The Blue Jackets play it along the wing.
Now they're really driving pressure in the O-zone, dictating the pace. Now they've got to find a way to funnel it to the net.
And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Slides the puck to Keller. Schmaltz setting up against the wall. Low ball! And just got a piece of it to keep it out.
Whether you're a player or a goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Across the line and on the attack. Columbus plays it up the ice. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Quick shot! Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop! Slides it diagonally to Hayden. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. From off the wall and onto his stick. He got all of that hit. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Moves the puck into the offensive zone. Dishes it off. Big time save from the Pavelka.
That's been an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
From the open ice, they gain the line. And that pass goes off the stick. No room for that one to get through. across the line and into the offensive end. Oh, what a glove save! Wow!
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Blue Jackets lead it 1-0. Stenlin's won it off the faceoff. Slides the puck across to Sergachev. Throws it in. The Blue Jackets gain possession. Columbus with possession in their own zone. From center they get into the attacking area. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. They fight for it along the boards. Puck sent over to Sergachev. Into the offensive end now. Strong defensive effort. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. There's the whistle, and here's the goal. The Mammoth have been handed a 2-minute penalty for cross-checking.
Well, this is a huge timely penalty kill, James. Late in the frame, close game. You got to get to work, put your work boots on, and you got to kill this part of the penalty.
That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. McBain's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Utah's penalty killers are on the ice here to start the period, and they gain possession. Werenski's got the puck in his own zone. There's a shot. Makes a save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. McBain's won it in their own end. Oh, a good textbook hit there. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Shot! And it tears off the glove and it stays out.
Melka's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
McBain's taking it from his own end. Puck is cleared out of the defensive zone. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck. Takes the pass.
Stenlin's almost back on the ice.
With the backhand. Big time stop. Utah's penalty is now expired. Denies him again.
Nothing like a strong PK to just elevate the team right from the bottom to the top of the roster. This takes hard work, and they certainly showed why they're on that unit.
Pass to Fantilli. Here's an odd man rush. Passes out front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Utah's got the puck. Taken along the wall by Mata. Utah's in on the offensive attack now. Quick shot. And he catches that one with the glove. Severson stick handling in his own zone. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Moves it to Johnson.
Man, James, does he ever look shaken up after that huge hit? I mean, I'm not sure if he got winded or if he's injured, but he's trying to make his way back to the bench. Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
Fantilli's been nabbed for tripping.
Well, the bench doesn't like this call, James. It's untimely to say the least with that one-goal lead. Now, the PK unit, they got to get out there and they got to do a job.
Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. To the front! Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Pavelka!
Well, great A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he after that enormous hit or whether there's an injury. But either way, he is really struggling to get back to the bench.
Oh, how about that? Step it up.
Get out the ice packs, hey, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
And he's able to handle that one. Columbus will try to kill a few seconds off this penalty. Handles the puck. Here's a short pass to Christensen. The Blue Jackets take possession in the neutral zone. Cuts into the paint. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, he get nailed.
Moves it quickly over to Petrova. And not much on that one.
Merzlikins doesn't have any problem stopping that puck, and even better, redirect dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's need to make, and it's all about, for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
We got a penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play. The Blue Jackets have been served up with a 2-minute penalty for charging.
You know, the coach is going to be detailing the habits. Get in the shooting lane, sacrifice your body, push to the outside, get the puck down the ice. You got a 1-goal lead. You want to play on your toes coming out of it.
Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Utah's got control of the puck. Solid body contact. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Slides it over to Severson. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage.
Sergachev's not going to be able to get away from the booze and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
Loses the coverage there. Takes it to the front. And he opts to wait for more support.
Marchenko standing up, ready to go.
Utah's power play has some chances, but they still are down a goal.
Well, often in hockey we say timing is everything, and when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity on the power play, you have to cash in, and the whole bench knows that was a missed opportunity. I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
The Blue Jackets win the draw here in their own end. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. The Blue Jackets take possession on the defensive end. They're going to go here.
Well, the tempers are flaring and changing the momentum of the game. Let's see who the winner is.
And he drops the hammer to end this one.
It's an emotional game, and sometimes you got to do what you got to do, whether it's standing up for yourself or for a teammate, and that one's going to end right there with that last punch.
Well, it looks like the officials have got all the debris off the ice, and we're back to getting some hockey going again. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Columbus looks to break out in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Hard hit frees up the puck. Columbus plays it along the wing. Strong use of the body. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Gains the zone through the middle. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. And there's another penalty call against the home team. These fans are frustrated. Cheryl, I think these calls are legit. I just think that the fans are wondering, what about the other side here?
Well, yeah, they got to be expecting to get one soon here, as it is one-sided. It's so hard for a team to get into the game when there's no flow because you keep parading yourself to the box.
Columbus is across the blue line. Picked up along the boards by Severson. Score! Columbus has him against the half wall. Monahan's going to play the puck behind the cage. Here's a chance behind the net. Wrist shot from the slot. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Melsa's been fantastic in this game. It's the timely big save, and he's a real difference maker, not just between the pipes, but also the message it sends to the entire team. Just a calm, right? Anytime you're defending, you find a way to make that save, and now all of a sudden you're moving the puck north. I think you play differently when you have a guy in the net who's making those kind of saves.
Bertman's got it along the wing. Grabs
anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
And he takes the dish. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Puck grab by Severson. The Blue Jackets have it now. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Angles it over to Schmaltz.
It's a low-scoring affair out there, and not for the lack of entertainment and high-quality chances. Just both teams unable to finish when they get into the wheelhouse around the goaltender. This can be extremely frustrating, and nonetheless, they just got to take a breath and find a way to finish.
Utah's looking to break out. Now he slides it up to Tanev. Fires it on net, and it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. The Blue Jackets move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, it stays out, and he got a piece of that one. Quick pass to Wood. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Columbus will play the puck behind the net. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
It's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
The Blue Jackets are just minutes away from closing out this blow. They have had plenty of scoring opportunities and have maximized most of them. On the other hand, maybe trying to wear down the opponents here. Werenski's carrying it ahead. What the stop?
Well, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Puck picked up by Werenski. To the low slot.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it, and he's confident. You gotta believe he's gonna be looking for that.
Columbus continues to be on point here in this third period, finding more and more offense.
Well, yeah, I mean, they've been generating offense. They've been strong in their own zone as well, James. They've just been great from start to finish. The coach is gonna love this one. It's been a terrific performance, a 200-foot game that's led to this score.
The Blue Jackets are on the attack. Final minute of regulation here, and it should be it. Huge steal at his own end.
Oh, dumped right onto his own bench. Now, does that count as a line change?
I don't think so, James. He's leaving his teammates lap, so no one can swap him out.
And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Denies him in close.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, makes the save. That was a look. And he fights off another save.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender in task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. And he had an answer with that save. Johnny seconds and he makes the save. And there's the final horn.
Smiles and high fives all around as their Tandy picks up.
We are in Chicago tonight, home of the Monsters of the Midway, and I think I'm broke from shoving on the Magnificent Mile. It is time for Blackhawks hockey. This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. The Leafs take possession here on the opening draw. We are underway. Makes the save and puts out the fire in front. Quick feed to McCabe. Here's a shot. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Matthews is caught for the trip, and he's going on a trip to the penalty box.
You always hate these penalties. You're in amongst the puck, you're fighting for it, and then you get your stick caught in your opponent's skates, and you wind up in the penalty box.
And they get the puck out of harm's way. Chicago's got possession of the puck. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. And player hauled down to the ice. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The Blackhawks roll out their man advantage unit, and they've got lots of time with this 5-on-3.
In the 5-on-3, you have advantages all over the ice in the offensive zone, but you still can move. You can move and isolate players. When you do this, you create movement, more opportunity. That's exactly what you have to do.
Here's a chance! In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers advantage. Toronto's got possession here in their own end. And the puck leaves the zone. With the steal. Taken by Moore. Moves inside. Here's a chance in front. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And they get the puck out of the zone, and that's a break for the squad.
Oh, yeah, this PK unit, they're out there for a reason, James. You have to be able to clear the puck, and it's easier said than done, but they make no mistake this time. PK's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Chicago's power play expires. Both sides back to even strength here, and we are still tied.
The power play unit looks stifled out there, and they have to make adjustments and read off what the PK unit is doing, and there was none of that.
Works it across to Benoit. Gains the zone through center. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Moves it to Bedard. Sends a pass over. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Pass back to the point. The Blackhawks gliding along the line. Log jam in front. That's broken up. Takes it into the slot. Presses it over. Oh, what a save in front. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Stolarz freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. A huge offensive zone face-off here. They're going to try to maintain all that momentum that they had just moments ago.
And it all starts with the face-off. They need to get a win here, and they have to look to attack right away, James. The goaltender's fatigued. I mean, he's been standing on his head, but he can't continue to do it the whole time. They've got to find a way to put it by him.
Grabs it in his own end. Here's a short pass to Jordy. Fantastic save!
His movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets to position so quick. He's athletic, and he makes a huge save from the slot.
And now it's grabbed by Vlasic. Drives to the paint. Oh, a clutch save!
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Moves it quickly over to Carlo. He carries the puck up a long way. Here's a pass in front. And it caroms off a swing in front of the net. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Oh, Smart heads up play to put that one away. Chicago's got a hold of the puck now. Looking for space inside the D zone. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Puck scooped up by Mikheyev. Oh, my! Denies him!
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Great poke check on the ring. There's the whistle as the goal hangs on. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. The Leafs win the defensive zone faceoff. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number one comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. After a scoreless opening period, we are underway here in period number two. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
Well, it's been a tightly contested game with not a lot of scoring chances, James. Both teams got to figure this out. You want to generate some speed to the neutral zone so you can attack off the rush.
Chicago's firing up the game's first goal here in the second period, and it's not very hard to try.
Yeah, they've played extremely well throughout this game so far, James. I mean, they've had multiple opportunities to score, and finally they get one. I think they can take a deep sigh of relief and get going.
Takes it to the net. Big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck. This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Feeds it over. Lazar's got it behind the net. The Blackhawks played along the boards. Sidesteps the check. Puck grabbed by Lazar. Tries to four. And that's picked up. He's got a step on a breakaway. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Well, it's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. Quick pass to Tanev. Moves the puck over to Joby. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Slides it across. Lets the wrister fly. And a great save.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Joby's on the attack in the offensive zone. Oh, break out the ice packs. He lays out to block that shot. Ow. Shakes loose. Denied by the goaltender. Business is picking up now.
You can sense that this was going to happen, James. They dropped the gloves. Everyone on the benches are standing up, and they're going toe-to-toe here.
And on that note, it's hammer time. Crowd on its feet after watching that one.
You should do the count. It's over.
It's over. Both teams lined up in the face-off circle after the ice was finally decluttered moments ago. The Blackhawks win the draw. There's the shot! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Look at that. He's creating a whole lot of space there. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Grabbed along the boards by Dickinson. Denies the chance by blocking it. Foligno's got it in the defensive end. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. Lays the body into that play. Quick feed to Grizzly. There's a solid collision. And he's knocked off the puck there. Hammers it on net. Turns him away. Chicago's got the puck along the boards. Can't get it to go. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. My word, they really got the scores. They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and score. The Leafs have tied things up after that snipe, and this has been back and forth all night.
Yeah, I just love it, James. And they put themselves in a good position here as they get the equalizer nearing the end of the second. They'll have a lot to talk about in the intermission heading into the third.
And that pass is redirected. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. And we are underway here in the third, still tied. Oh, great read on the play. Puck picked up by Burakovsky. Lets one go. Big save in front.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Here they come on the rush. The Blackhawks have it against the wall. And they come up with possession off that battle. The Blackhawks take it along the wall. Taken by Burakovsky. And he takes the pass. The Blackhawks will play it from the point. Oh, wow! Heads deep inside the offensive zone. The Blackhawks look around near the point. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. The Blackhawks carried along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Teravainen. Toronto's got it in their own zone. A little rock'em sock'em on the play. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. The Blackhawks move it ahead. There's a hit on the play. Makes a move in front.
How good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's back to being the pace going forward. Next shift is critically important.
Still lots of time left in the period. The Blackhawks are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Aids the zone along the right wall. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Looks to pass it to Cowan. Moves it over to Nylander. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Big time stop there. That knocks it off the puck. Grabbed in the open ice by Doc. Quick pass across to Nylander. And that's picked off by Donato. Receives the pass. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy the way the momentum and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Blackhawks now lead by 2. Toronto's won it. Moves it to Tanev. Moves it around along the half wall. Takes the puck along the boards. That's gloved by Knight.
What an incredible save in a high-danger scoring area. I mean, right in the slot, he's in perfect position to make that club save.
Blocked by Stolarz.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Takes the feed. Gets a piece of it with the glove. And now it's grabbed by Grzelcyk. And he sidesteps the check there. Gaining steam here on the attack. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. That goes wide.
Real difficult to get to the middle of the ice. Often you pay the price, and he's got a golden opportunity from the slot area and just misses.
Takes the shot. Again the denial by the goaltender.
Stolarz really aggressive and challenging, and when you do that, you find a way to get to position quick, and you can deflect the pucks to the corner just like that. He made that one look easy.
Shuts him down.
Well, he's been under siege. I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
Joshua's gained the line and on the attack. Final seconds ticking away in this one, and the home team giving the fans